Hello, friend. Let us discuss about Indian education system. Their University Education Commission was established in the year of 1948 and 49. So after 2 3 years, after 4 years, we can say 2 3 years. So Secondary Education Commission was formed because the government has seen that only the higher education system cannot be developed, cannot be fulfill under the Indian education system the needs of the people, but the school education also necessary it has been taken. So then, Dr. R. K. Lakshman Swami Modiliar, he has that drafted about the secondary education commission. They have what should be the secondary education system, what should be the curriculum, what should be the teachers, what is the criteria for the teachers, eligibility criteria. Those things they have discussed. What are the syllabus? What are the curriculum of that? All those things they have been discussed. Okay, he was the vice chancellor of Madras University (MEO), and the report was submitted when the secondary education commission they have prepared, and then it was submitted in 1953, but it has started in 1952. Okay, so then so that secondary education they have the some of the recommendation. What are those recommendation are there about that aims, organization and content of the secondary education commission and its relation to primary and secondary education. Okay, and interrelationship different types of secondary education. It may be primary, okay, high school, high secondary school. Okay, this thing. And the study of languages, what kind of languages, and it is also talking about the three language formula and what should be the curriculum, method of teaching in the classroom, and education of the characters for the learners. Okay, and guidance and counseling for students, physical welfare student, examination and evaluation system. What should be the examination system? What is the how many subjects and how many exams will be taken care and what are the procedure for that? So those things are and problems of administration and finances also they have been discussed. Okay, so here they have some of the recommendation also talking that there should be after class 10 there should be the 2 years of the course, and then for to diversify the courses the secondary stages according to the aptitudes and interests of the learners they should be promoted, and they are also talking about three language formula where the regional language is the first language and Hindi or English is the second language. Okay, the regional language, if you have a Hindi, so you have to tag in English. Okay, if you have this other Bengali or other regional language, then you have to tag in English or some other options are there, mother language or foreign language. Okay, those things the third language formula there are three language. It's primary only in elementary level. They are talking about only in elementary level, focusing on that. So here another commission came then, uh, Kothari Commission, Kothari Education Commission. Okay, 1964 or 66. This was the report was prepared by the Dr. Dular Singh Kothari. He was one of the chairman of UGC earlier. Okay, so he and other members they have that prepare about the Kothari Commission. That the Kothari Commission report was submitted in 1966. Okay, so then the objective of the Kothari Commission, they have been talking about then comprehensive review of the secondary education, school education and higher education, and any identify challenges. So I'm not going through all these things. Kothari Commission, the common school system, free and compulsory education, they are also talking till the 4 years to the commission, and flexible curriculum should be, and they are also talking about the teacher education, that teacher training needs professional and BA and BA MA and all those things also they are talking in that Kothari commission. Okay, so impact of the Kothari commission. So this thing they had one of the major recommendation was 10 plus 2. Okay, this system was that first taken after the years of after secondary education, and they are also established there. Kendriya Vidyalayas Central School to provide the quality education the student of the government and especially those are in the force. Okay, so then and also talking about the three language formula. Okay, so these things are very common to each and now we can talk some of discuss about what are the major objective of the Kothari Commission. What is the major objective? To undertake the comprehensive review of the entire education system. Okay, from primary to till higher education. Okay, they are talking about it. So another we can do practice. What did the Kothari Commission propose for teacher education? Yes, teachers should be have emphasizing teacher training, professional development. Teachers should have teacher training and BRMA, and they should be trained. Oh, okay, they should pre-service in service teacher training. They are talking about it. So then we can another question will say who was the chairman of Secondary Education Commission? Who was that? Dr. Lakshman Swami Modalia. He was the vice chancellor of the Madras University. Okay. So in the secondary education commission, another one more important thing is that they are talking about the vocationalization of education system. Okay. So I'm not going through everything. Okay. So now we can talk about another topic. NIP NPA 1986 National Policy on Education. So it was the first policy of education policy after Kothari Commission, and it was uh, actually it was formulated by the government of India to address the challenges and issues in the education sector. Okay, and how can we make more equitable, accessible, and quality education? And after that, in 86, it was again taken. So there they are trying to give that ECC also. They are talking about early childhood care and education and district education. Um diet about diet also they are talking the recommendation they have taken, and also it has taken mm, nutrition of the child kids and okay this thing, and it was again the policy was updated in 1992. It was just revised. Okay, so then 1986 it was talking about the uh, as Mudaliar Commission also taking that for free and compulsory education, they are also talking universalization of education, and they are talking about the removal of disparities. They are based on the caste also be disadvantaged groups should be given much more little bit priority in their education system, and it was also talking about the vocational education. Okay, now we can go to some of the importance features are there. Education for all, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, and the program was launched to enhance the quality of secondary education programs. Some of the SSI, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, and Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, and LM National Literacy Mission also at that time, and open and distance education this 1982. The first university was an IGNO University also 1985. Okay, so 1986 national policy on education is very much important. Okay, at the beginning 1968 was not the most important, but 86 is little bit important, and then NCRT was reformed. NCRT is the curriculum that textbook curriculum was more child center activity based. It was prepared, but NCRT was formed in 1960, uh, 62. Okay, 62. Before Modigliani Commission after Secondary Education Commission. Okay. So here they are talking about the assessment and evaluation system. Even in NEP 2020 also talking about that there should be major revision update of child center policy, child center education and activity based experiential learning. Okay, this progress report card will be that one overall this, and 1992 program of action was actually taken to look after to revise this NPE 1960 how much this achieved the comprehensive reform for the Indian education system, and that is that. So and based on that, there is also taking care of that to opening the and Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya is also taking care of this. Okay, this program. They have taken recommendation of that. So these are repeating again in 1986 also it was taken, but it was again based on that it was established Anganwadi Center. Okay. These are training again. There are some talking about that financial education. Okay. Some of the questions we can to practice. What is the main objective of the NAP 86, 86? Okay, there are so many objectives, but there we can. The main objective was free and compulsory education up to the age of 13 years. Hmm, okay, now another in the question we can go further. The program of action implemented in which major policy documents. Okay, this was that 86, 86, 1986 was just revised. It was complemented. The the revised the it was revised because whether any lacuna any lag is having or not, there was just revised and modified. Okay, so now I'm not going through everything. We are going another topic, so I will share this Acharya Ramukti committee 1990. It was also led by the esteemed Acharya Ramukti himself. Okay, he was the minister. Okay, minister. So these monuments documents apply in title towards an enlightenment and humanist society. Okay, this was very important. Sometimes this Acharya Ramurti Commission are the names towards an enlightened and humanist society. They are talking about that. Stature is 81 key points. They are talking about that. Okay, so I am not going through everything. Just for and National Commission on Teacher Education. It was held 1990. Just to remember the years, I'm not going through everything. Mhm. 1995 there is a PWD Act. 1992 there is RCI Act, and 1993 I think there is the PEP. So you can go through all those things for exam point of view. So and 2000 also there is a curriculum for the teacher education, and now curriculum framework 2005 is very much important. Okay, at that time. So after many years curriculum framework for the school education, especially this is for school education. Okay, so there it has started from that 1978 curriculum framework 1978, again 1988, then 2000, 2005. Okay, and now 2020, 2022 they have prepared for elementary that one till class 2. For school education they have prepared 2023 just recently. Okay, so this national curriculum framework for school education that time, which was formulated in 1988. Earlier also 1970 it was formulated by that NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training. Okay, in India overall there is a six regional center. RI Bhubanesh, RI is also called under RI, and Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Shillong, Ajmer, and this South. Okay, there is a South. I forgot the name. So there is. So this is NCFT, and another one is NCT. NCT is under UGC. This is so those NCT is having that different regional branches in for north, for southeastern, for eastern, west eastern. So in Bhubaneswar there is a main headquarter who are controlling those covering that northeastern states and northeastern state and West Bengal, Odisha and Jharkhand, Bihar. Okay, those things are covering NCT. So and another headquarter is near Delhi although. So those are the country west north side. This it will be Punjab, in Punjab, UP, um, Punjab, UP, this those side, Punjab, UP, Haryana, those side they covering. And south side also having like that. Okay, so this NCF 2005, why it is the important is they are talking about that inclusivity and diversity. It is such education. They're talking about an integration and interdisciplinary of different things, different curriculum boundaries. The subject should be not taste only by rigidity, but there should be flexibility. So assessment system should be little bit because they're not flexible. So now National Knowledge Commission was very important. So it was framed, prepared the documents in 2007, but it was constituted in 2005 by that Sampitroda chairman is a scientist only. Okay, that time it was very this although this National Knowledge Commission was not implemented, but it is very much important that so because that is talking about the higher education reform. So National Knowledge Commission proposed that extensive reform in higher education to enhance the quality, accessibility, and relevance, and talking about the establishment of new university accreditation mechanism, NEC like NEC to accredited and measure to attract and retain talented faculty. Okay, very much important is. And they're talking about the ICT in education. There in every educational sectors there should be inclusion of different ICTs facilities, those things. Okay, in classroom and teaching learning, learning opportunities. So at the time it was started, but although it is not implemented, and talking about the skill development and vocational education, and not only in industry, it should be linkage with the industry, academia, relation partners with this kind of. Also talking about the innovation in research, there should be an open educational resource should be provided freely available, and decentralization and empowerment of. So it is very important at the time, although it was not in play. And YASPAL committee report. YASPAL committee report, another name is Committee to Revise to Advise or Renovation and Rejuvenation of Higher Education. YASPAL committee also talking about the very about that higher education. What should be the higher education? It was actually formed 2008 to critically assess the state of higher education in the country and suggest reform to revitalize and strengthen the higher education system. The committee was chaired by the Professor Yaspal, eminent Indian scientist and educationist he was Yaspal. So he was very expert in various fields, including education. There are members are there from education background, science, technology. As per report to submitted 2000, there was analysis the challenges and opportunities in higher education and proposals of vision for all its transformation, especially in higher education. They are talking about the holistic education, quality enhancement in higher education, and faculty development, research and innovation. Government governance and authority should be both leadership and inclusivity and accessibility for disabilities grow, marginalized grow, and use of the technology. Okay, and also talking about the 4 years undergraduate program like integrated program that, and National Commission for Higher Education and Research. They're talking about that. Okay, for creating that. Maybe an NEP 2020 also this talking about this thing and funding and resource. Okay. Library, arts education, faculty evaluation, those things are talking. So now we are going to the National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education 2009. That it was by the NCT. NCT was 1994, 95, 94, around that it was formed. Okay. So Indian Apex responsible. Actually, this NCT was formed to see that quality education, whether the quality education is maintained or not, to see that on teacher training center and the different countries, like in maybe in different states, you have the city college of teacher education, teacher training, BEd colleges. Okay, those BEd colleges are comes. It was monitored, checked, or evaluated by this NCT. they are saying that whether these norms are following or not, regulations are following or not, they have the another teachers or not. Those things, pedagogy subject, there's an okay, there's a check everything. So, and this here also talking about the holistic education, holistic development, constructivism, active learning for the teachers, so that they can provide tutors labs, inclusive education, talking about the integration of technology, okay, continuous professional development, and teachers as reflective practitioners. So, with this thing they are talking. I'm now going through that. Justice Verma Committee on Teacher Education Quality for 2012. Okay, Justice Burma Committee on Teacher Education Quality 2012, and for now teacher education. So because of that only this BEd program course was earlier it was 1 year, but later on it was 2 years because this because of Justice Burma Committee ideas was implemented. Uh, he was also renowned jurist and Chief Justice of India. In submitted his there one uh, curriculum. This is his report. Actually, in Government of India, historical background is there. Government of India was advised him. So there for school education or for higher education, there has been lots of uh, policies, committee report has been formed and implemented. But for teachers education, but there is not that much an initiative has been taken. So because of that, this he was given responsibility justice for committee. So in 2012 he has submitted the report for that, and he was talking about the curriculum reforms for curriculum reforms and quality of the faculty. Faculty means for the teacher, infrastructure and resource, innovation, pedagogies, technology integration. So because of that, only in 2004, there is for teachers education. There is another the regulation, NCT regulation was there. BEd course, they are talking the BEd course should be like 2 years, and there should be internship program like almost 3 months and teacher because within 1 year teacher capable teacher ability teachers cannot be competencies cannot be produced, so because of that only. So now some of the practices you can try. I will share. If you want, please comment on that group comment section, so I will share it. So I'm going to another topic, I think. Is there another topic? No more topic. Okay, thank you.